I used to have high hopes for my husband, Julian. He always knew his place on Wall Street. So, when I saw him on his knees, polishing that intern's shoes like a servant, I didn't slap him right there at the party. I was just on my way home when I casually bought 100 cloths and threw them straight at his face. Get to it. You seemed so practiced at it today at the party, and your kneeling form was impeccable. A man who lacks a sense of priority should, if properly educated, serve merely as a decorative ornament. If poorly educated, be discarded straight into the trash. You know me, Julian. I have zero tolerance for this. I'm a perfectionist.
Serena, you finally made it.
Good evening, Miss Serena. That's Julian's wife, the primary landlord of this club. Keep your distance from her husband. Hello, madam. I am Ava, Julian's new assistant. I have long heard of your distinguished reputation and look forward to receiving your guidance in the days ahead.
Please, everyone, don't let me interrupt your evening. Carry on.
Oh my God! These shoes I just bought for work, and now I wear anymore. Thank you, Julian. You're not like those other arrogant people. You are so kind.
Go buy 100 of the coarsest cleaning rags you can find. Deliver them to the penthouse. Now.
Madam, I truly feel sympathy for you. Despite possessing immense wealth, you never experienced the joy of striving alongside your beloved people like you. Born at the finish line, only know how to give orders. A brilliant man like Julian needs a partner who can share his burdens, not just a pretty face to decorate his arm.
Didn't Julian tell you? In this circle, men only offer such somewhat charitable services when dealing with individuals of extremely low social status. It seems you haven't grasped Manhattan's logic yet. That self-proclaimed independence is merely a cheap joke here.
Madam, I'll be blunt. Looking at your fine jewelry, and then at Julian working late every night on company deals, I just feel so bad for him. Helping him sort files every day, watching him carry the entire weight of Thorn Industries on his shoulders, all while maintaining your extravagant lifestyle, it just seems so hard on him.
Little girl, you really think Julian is holding up that empire by himself?
Did I say something wrong?
Save your pathetic sympathy. That acquisition deal Julian closed last month, the entire thing was backed by the Sterling Group Trust Fund. Without the Sterling family's money, the boss couldn't even push open the door to the boardroom.
The Sterling Group. The one that bought the entire commercial block? Out of courtesy, we call her Mrs. Thorne. But at the Wall Street Clearing Court, if she doesn't sign off, half the people in this building would be bankrupt by tomorrow. We call her President Serena Sterling.
Apologize to Serena. Know who you're talking to before you open your mouth next time. One more slip and you're gone.
Madam, I'm so sorry. I truly had no idea.
Everyone, I have a product launch to host. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Darling, what's with all this junk?
Stop right there.
That assistant was out of line at the party. I've already reprimanded her. Can you please drop it?
Mrs. Higgins, bring a bucket of water. Right away, ma'am.
Darling, what is this for?
You looked so good on your knees today at the club. Since that assistant thinks you work so hard for your money, I want to see you do some physical labor too. Use these rags. Clean this entire floor.
Serena, you're really going to torture me like this today? If I embarrassed you, I'll fire her tomorrow. There's no need to make me do janitorial work here.
Take off the suit. Start working.
You know I hate getting my hands dirty.
Really? You didn't seem to mind getting them dirty when you were polishing those cheap shoes with your handkerchief.
So that's what you're really upset about. I always thought you were the type of woman who was above such petty things.
I'm only concerned if my assets are depreciating.
Admit it, you're just jealous that girl is younger. She doesn't know any better. I was just lending a hand. It's called being a gentleman.
Julian, do you remember why I chose you to marry in the first place? Because you used to look so clean. You kept your distance from everyone. That's a very safe quality in a business alliance.
Is it really necessary to put it that way?
Our marriage is like a financial report. It can't have any bad debt. The moment you bend over for an assistant, Wall Street will think you've gone soft. That kind of cheap kindness damages the Sterling brand. Start mopping, darling. If it's not done, you're not sleeping in the bedroom tonight.
After making him mop the floor that night, he seemed to settle down. He came home on time every day, looking like the perfect partner again. As the head of Sterling, I don't have time to check his phone. I only look at results. Until a month later, when we were flying to the Thorn Industries building for the final negotiation on the merger. Hello, madam. That's a lovely coat. Is it Chanel Couture from Paris?
Who let her in?
I'm so sorry, madam. I have a terrible fear of flying. I get horribly dizzy and nauseous the moment the plane moves. Mr. Julian said this is the most stable spot, so he let me rest here for a bit. You don't mind, do you?
Get her out of my bed.
Madam, I really will be sick. The seats out there are so hard.
I'll say it again. This is my bed. Now, immediately, roll down from there right away. If you don't cooperate, I'll have my bodyguards knock you unconscious and throw you from the plane.
Get out.
What are you still standing there for? Waiting for me to call you a carb?
Madam, you just want to see me humiliated, don't you? I can't afford a private flight to Thorn Industries on my salary. Kicking me off is just you trying to ruin my job.
Sell that. It's enough to charter a private jet 10 times over.
I don't need your charity. You think you can just throw your money around and insult me? Don't poor people have any dignity?
Dignity? Every minute this plane sits here costs about $5,000 in tarmac fees and jet fuel. We've just wasted 10 minutes because you took my room. $50,000. And if we miss the Thorn negotiation because of you, the loss is hundreds of millions. You want a free ride in first class? And you want to keep your pride? What are you going to use to pay me back for the money I just lost? That worthless pride of yours?
Ava had a very urgent document to deliver this morning. It was too late to drive, and she wasn't feeling well, so I just let her rest in your lounge for a bit. It's not like we're short of space.
That lounge has my name on it.
It's just a place to rest. Can't you sit somewhere else? Aren't you overreacting a bit?
In my world, everyone gets exactly 3 chances to mess up. The shoe incident counts as 1. Today you let an outsider take my spot and let her sleep in my private lounge. That's number 2. Julian, remember this. The privileges of the Sterling family are not toys for you to use to impress little girls. If there's a next time, you won't be able to handle the consequences. The place is crawling winchell of reporters. If you don't want our stocks to drop a few percentage bits by tomorrow morning just because we look miserable, put on a happy face. Right now. Show some professionalism. Smile. Serena, this is the profit share for the European New Energy Project. Thank you, Mrs. Thorne. As long as Thorn Industries plays by the rules, Sterling's capital will always be your backing. Julian, that assistant, Ava. I've had HR deactivate her security pass.
Mom, this is my department's personnel matter. What gives you the right?
I didn't just deactivate her pass. I transferred her to a warehouse inventory job at our mine in Africa. She's flying out this afternoon.
Mom, that's too much. She doesn't even speak the language. What's she supposed to do there?
Because she doesn't know her place. Your marriage is the foundation of 2 financial empires. You're the CEO because you're an obedient, smart boy. If you let a low-class woman ruin the family business, I can call a board meeting tomorrow and replace you. Put your sympathy away.
Happy now? Sending my people to a place where you can't even get clean water? Is this your way of getting back at me?
You think this was my call?
Who else? You can't stand anyone being nice to you. All you care about are spreadsheets and profit margins. You have no idea how to love someone.
Julian, you're truly an idiot. Your mother sent her away because she saw that woman to use you to climb up. She's afraid you'll lose your head and give away Thorn shares to an outsider. It's called capital defense. Understand? I told you, I only give 3 chances. Polishing someone else's shoes was 1. Dirting my private lounge was 2. Now you're screaming at me for that woman. That's 3. Luna.
President, your instructions.
Melt this down. Turn it into gold bars and throw them in the company's charity donation box. It's worthless now.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, you're out. Our transaction is over.
Julian, I know I shouldn't have sat in Miss Sterling's seat. It's all my fault. Please don't let her fire me. I really need this job.
Listen, Ava, in this company, I'm the one who calls the shots. As long as I'm here, no one is kicking you out.
Really? I knew you were the most powerful.
Stop crying, or your eyes will be too puffy to join me at the charity gala.
You mean you're taking me to the gala?
Of course, you're my assistant. Who else would I take?
But what about Madame Serena?
I'm the head of this house. I'll talk to her. Don't worry about it.
Miss Sterling, Mr. Thorne blocked the transfer and had PR run this interview. Tell Tech to cut all cloud server access for Thorne Industries. But that'll shut down their entire production line. Then shut it down. Also have legal serve the divorce papers. Revoke all loan guarantees. I want his accounts in the red within 5 hours. Serena, how could you cut the servers? The factories are in total chaos. Mrs. Thorne, that's your son's mess. Don't come to me. Your heir has become toxic and defiant. I don't keep useless trash, so I dump it. Our business is over. Serena, listen. I know you're hurt, but in this circle, what wealthy man doesn't play around? As long as you keep the title of wife, those other women don't matter. Do it for your late father, for the Sterling name. Just endure it. Mrs. Thorne, you're fundamentally mistaken. People respect you because you're an accessory to your husband. You have no career, so you swallow betrayal for an allowance. But I'm not you. This building, thousands of employees, and billions of dollars, they're all mine. I don't need a husband's name for status, and I sure hell won't take this crap from a man who can't keep it in his pants. As for the fallout, I'll let Thorne Industries pay me back with their bankruptcy. You can leave now. Tell your son to get ready for a real war.
Julian, try this. I had the chef add extra pepper. You've been working so hard lately, you need the energy.
Serena? What are you doing here?
Mrs. Sterling, we're going over the afternoon's meeting. This is a private area. Your invasion is distracting Julia.
That chair is reserved for those with at least a 10% stake in this company. Remove that chair.
Are you crazy? Messing with me on my turf? What are you trying to prove?
Proving you're out. Sign it.
I'm not signing. Are you wrecking 2 families' businesses over a seat? Look at yourself. You're bitter and unhinged. You should learn from my mother how to be a supportive wife.
A supportive wife? My father gave me the whole Sterling Empire to be the ace, not your nanny. If you want a submissive toy, go find one in the gutter. I'm not lowering my standards for someone like you.
Serena, I've never even held your hand. I'm simply fed up with your attitude of always controlling everything. I want you to see that I can find a woman who admires me too.
Do you think it's clean just because you don't sleep together? You used my Zibant to my luxury goods for a girl who can't fare sit a fade ticket. You sat in an office with guaranteed and let her yell at me? Julian, your IQ is as trash as your taste. Not only have you become dirty, but you've now become extremely cheap. I will never continue to be bound to a cheap product.
What's there to be proud of? You were born with everything. Put me in your shoes and I'd do better. And I wouldn't be this cold-blooded.
Put yourself in my position. If I gave you 10 billion, the Wall Street sharks would eat you alive by morning.
Your only skill is leaving perfume on men's suits. You can't even be a good parasite, let alone my rival. This man is now yours. Be together properly and don't come out to tarnish others' reputations.
Miss Sterling, Julian sent an internal memo freezing our 3 port projects in Europe. He's trying to force you to the table.
His stupidity is actually impressive.
The press is all over the divorce. Our stock just dipped 2 points. Tell trading to dump every Thorn Industries bond we own. Now.
Dump it all? Their credit rating will crap, they'll be bankrupt by tomorrow.
I want him to learn that without my support, his pathetic legacy won't last 3 days. Do it. Crash them at the bell.
Sterling CEO files for divorce. Mega merger dead. We have breaking news. Serena, the head of the Sterling Group, has officially filed for divorce, ending the marriage alliance between the Sterling and Thorn families. The news has shaken the New York Stock Exchange, with both companies' stocks plunging within 10 minutes of the opening bell. Preliminary estimates put the loss in market value at nearly $1 billion.
A business earthquake. The Sterling Group has suddenly begun a massive sellout of assets tied to Thorn Industries. Thorn's supply of capital is now facing a major test. Mr. Julian is refusing to answer any media calls at this time.
Serena, what on earth are you doing? Are you trying to drive the market down? Do you even realize that this morning alone, we've lost hundreds of millions in our accounts?
Stop this crazy behavior immediately. When couples argue, they should argue at home. Don't make fun of our money. Call Julian right away to apologize and mend the relationship between the two families.
Are you done?
We are your elders and also investors. You should follow our lead.
Investors? I hold 80% of this company. You few split the remaining percent. When I'm making you rich, you don't say a word. Now there's a ripple and you want me to bow to a man? Anyone afraid their money's gone? Sign the withdrawal agreement. Now. I'll buy out your tiny stakes in cash. Today. Take your money and get the hell out of my office. If you're not selling, then shut your mouth. I'm the one who calls the shots in this room. I don't like people bringing their work problems to my door when riding.
Serena, the last thing we want is to crash your weekend. But that divorce announcement you and Julian put out, the entire tech sector is bleeding.
The joint fund we co-manage is under extreme pressure. If you could just issue a public statement, say the divorce was just a rumor or that you're still in mediation, the market would stabilize.
The market would stabilize? Or your mortgages would stabilize?
What exactly are you implying?
You two old fellows secretly used shares of Thorn Industries as collateral at the bank, exchanged them for cash, and bought a Seaview villa in Miami. You're terrified that if Julian goes bankrupt, the bank will seize your houses. You screwed up your own risk management, and now you're here asking me to use my marriage to bail you out?
Serena, we all run in the same circles. You can't just stand by and watch us drown.
Luna, call security. Cancel these two gentlemen's club memberships, then escort them out. I want to watch them leave.
That was beautiful.
Say it.
3 key chip suppliers out in Silicon Valley proactively reached out to Julian this morning. They conjured up various excuses and are preparing to cancel all of Thorn Industries' orders for next month.
The vultures are circling him all on their own. I don't even need to lift a finger. He'll be torn apart by the pack. Relay to those suppliers that Sterling Group will not interfere with their business decisions.
Understood. Hey, Dad.
Sweetheart, come out to the Hamptons estate this weekend. Your mother scored some incredible deep-sea cod. We're doing a home-cooked dinner.
Sounds perfect. I'll chop her over this afternoon. Gentlemen, President Sterling's position has been relayed.
She does not wish to drag personal grievances into business. Even if you choose to terminate your contracts with Thorn Industries, Sterling Group will not award you any additional contracts as compensation.
We don't need any reward from Ms. Sterling. We're doing this because we have to. That idiot Julian actually dared to offend the Sterling name. If we keep selling chips to him after that, we'll be blacklisted across the entire industry. Exactly. We came here today to make our position clear. We are cutting his supply chain completely. Consider it a personal favor to President Sterling.
How you run your businesses is entirely your prerogative. I personally deeply admire your foresight.
Say no more. We won't let him off easy.
Mother, the SEC froze our acquisition accounts this morning, and you're summoning me here to watch tennis?
Sit down.
I don't have time to sit down.
Then stand there and listen. You are going to Sterling Tower right now. You will beg your wife for forgiveness, and you will fire that Ava immediately.
No. I'll find my own investors to cover the gap in the acquisition. She pulled the capital to force me to crawl back like a beaten dog. I will not give her that satisfaction.
Your own investors? Do you honestly believe that in this entire circle, a single player would step up and cross the Sterling family for you? Have you still not grasped that you only occupy that CEO's chair because the name Serena is stamped on your back?
Mother, this is my company too. For 5 years, I was the one burning the midnight oil, going over every goddamn report, not her.
Your effort in the face of elite capital is worth zero. Serena signs her name, and 5 years of your work turns to ash.
Once I secure that bridge funding from Silicon Valley, I will break free of her completely. I'll prove to all of Manhattan that I am the one calling the shots.
The one calling the shots? You are nothing but a spoiled, delusional fool. Listen to me very carefully. Your pride is not worth a single cent against our family's assets. If you do not have Serena's signed forgiveness by tomorrow morning, I will convene the board and strip you of every last executive privilege.
My mother has completely lost her mind. She'd rather side with that ice-cold woman than her own flesh and blood.
She's just from a different generation, scared to take risks. But this era, it belongs to those who shatter the old rules.
What are those Silicon Valley venture funds saying?
They're playing golf at a private club upstate right now. I've done my homework. They're sitting on tens of billions in idle capital. We share Thorn's core data metrics with them, and the money will flow instantly.
Serena. That psychotic woman thinks that by cutting off my oxygen, I'll come crawling back. This time, I'll show her. Away from her, I will only fly higher.
Julian, you've always been the most exceptional man. You don't need anyone's protection. I will always be on your side.
The second that wire clears, I pocket a 3% finder's fee. By the time you're bankrupt, I'll be on a beach, a continent away.
Let's move. We're going to get that money.
The lawyers in New York are moving fast. Last night, those 3 old board members backing Julian got flagged for accounting irregularities. Their voting rights have all been revoked.
That trash should have been taken out ages ago. My darling girl, as long as it makes you happy, you could buy all of Thorn Industries just to break it apart and toss the pieces into the Atlantic, and your father and I would be right behind you. Mom, he's not even worth the money it would cost to target him. My only priority right now is to sever our assets as quickly and cleanly as possible.
I hear that idiot's out there today trying to grovel for cash from those Silicon Valley tech bros. The boy really has no brains at all.
Mark, we can guarantee a 15% return next year. This is a rock-solid, can't-lose deal. You know why I even let you onto this course today? Because our proposal speaks for itself. Because I wanted to see, with my own eyes, what kind of stupid loser would actually divorce Serena Strigling. Excuse me? Your proposal is a pile of dog shit. The only reason we ever took your meetings before was because your wife's last name was Sterling. Without that woman's signature, your business plan isn't good enough to wipe my ass with.
Sir, business should be about profits. Personal bias has no place.
Shut your mouth, you cheap whore. Nobody gave you permission to speak. Take this hort and get the hell off my course. Don't waste my time with your low-rent scams ever again. You're in the major leagues now, kid, and I own the stadium.
We'll be in Tokyo for a few days.
Yeah.
Okay,
Please, stay safe in the city by yourself.
don't worry. If you spot any good art, send me photos.
As for the divorce filings, don't waste a minute of your time on them. My legal team is going to strip that bastard so bare he won't have a pot to piss in.
Dear Mom and Dad, I wish you a pleasant journey.
They actually talk to me like that! A bunch of status-obsessed, shallow pricks!
Julian, the odds are completely stacked against us right now. Wall Street, Silicon Valley, nobody's willing to lend. Maybe you should just go apologize to Serena. Just get the funding and we can still fight another day.
You want me to beg? To crawl back to that psycho and admit I'm a worthless piece of shit? No, never! Even if Thorn Industries crumbles into dust, I will never bow my head to that woman!
Serena, I am begging you. Julian didn't come home all night. He knows he messed up. Just halt the capital withdrawal, and I will have him publish a public apology to you immediately. I'll hand over full control of the company, whatever you want.
$15 million. Do I hear any further bids? 20 million. 20 million! The lady bids 20 million!
Serena, you won't even give me one word?
Eleanor. I gave him 3 chances. He burned through every single one of them.
Don't you think you're going too far?
In my world, there's no such thing as too far. There is only waste management. You all keep acting like I'm using my capital to bully people. But what you keep forgetting is this. Sterling family rules do not bend for losers. Because from the moment we are born, we stand at the very top.
Serena, Julian will be here in a moment. Just stand together, let the photographer grab a few shots. If we circulate the photos to the financial press, we can temporarily hold off the penalty clauses on the joint venture.
And who exactly decided I was going to help you hold off penalty clauses?
Serena, it's just a photograph. It won't slow down your divorce proceedings. I'm just thinking about keeping up appearances for both families. Take your camera and get the hell out of my tent. If you so much as touch that shutter, I will make sure your entire studio is buried by tomorrow. Serena, do you have to be this ruthless?
I just find it laughable. Have you really spent so many years perfecting the art of manufacturing this kind of fake dignity for men?
I am protecting the interests of the family.
The family interests? 3 years ago, William bought a $2 million sports car for that young actress in Beverly Hills. When the tabloids broke the story, what did you do? You sat for a magazine interview and claimed that the car was an art investment you purchased yourself, and that you were just lending it to the girl for a while.
Serena, that's ancient history. Dragging it up now serves no purpose.
The purpose is to make it perfectly clear to you. That was your survival strategy. It is not mine. I will never put my name on the line as a human shield for a man who can't keep it in his pants.
Serena, Julian has indeed made a lot of mistakes recently, but he's been so good to you. He's just confused for the moment.
You know what this horse is worth? $10 million. Because his bloodline is immaculate. 0 genetic defects.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I pulled your file. Top 5 of your class at Penn Law. You could have been the most ferocious ligrator in New York. But you decided marrying into the Thorne family was the shortcut to the bright future.
That was my choice. You have no right to judge it.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm talking about your son. Why did Julian feel emboldened to bring a girl like Ava into his core management circle? Because he grew up watching how his father operates, how William used money to buy the silence of his mistresses, and how you pretend nothing was happening.
In his mind, he doesn't even register it as betrayal. He thinks it's the birthright of a man of his stature. The rot is in his goddamn DNA.
How goddamn hard is it to take one photograph? What the hell did you even do out in the Hamptons? Now the banks are refusing to extend my loans. In your entire pathetic life, is there one goddamn thing you've ever accomplished besides spending my money?
Shut up. Sit down.
Bitch, who the hell do you think you're talking to?
I said, shut your mouth. Look at these. 4 shell companies you registered in the Cayman Islands. The cash flow dried up last quarter. The accounts you've been using to bankload your whores are about to be frozen. You think the company's sinking because of Serena? It's sinking because your own books are a steaming pile of dog shit!
Where the hell did you get these documents? You've been auditing me behind my back? You listen to me. I am calling finance right now. Every black card with your name on it, terminated. You won't see a single cent.
Do it. Cancel them. The second you freeze one single card, I will walk these files into the IRS office at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't need this job, but I swear to God I will make sure you spend the rest of your miserable life rotting in a federal prison cell.
Even a garbage company on the verge of collapse just slammed its door in my face. Do they seriously believe the Thorn name is finished?
Julian, let it go. They don't have vision. Even without Sterling's money, you have everything it takes to build your own empire. Whatever happens, I will be right here by your side. I don't need a title. All I want is you.
Julian, what are you doing?
Let me guess. Since I've hit a rough patch, you thought that suddenly gives you the right to get emotional with me?
That's not what I meant at all. I really want to help you.
Help me? With what? The dress you're wearing right now was bought with my supplementary credit card. Get this through your head. I am the heir to Thorn Industries. Even if I need money, I would never stoop to touching a discount assistant who reeks of cheap perfume. Your gutter-level sympathy makes me sick. I'm going to see Serena right now. I will show her she can't destroy me.
Serena, I did it. I threw the tax documents right in his face. He was so stunned he couldn't even form words.
Congratulations. You've finally learned how to survive in this circle.
But I don't have much liquid cash in my own name. If this divorce battle drags on, I'm afraid I'll be bled dry.
Eleanor, relax. I've looked into it. Thorn Industries has 2 hidden properties, one in Long Island, one in Miami. They were put under your name years ago for tax avoidance purposes. Tomorrow, I'll have Sterling Group's acquisitions team buy both from you in cash at full market value. Take that money and hire the most vicious divorce attorney in New York. Strip him down to nothing.
Thank you. Thank you, Serena.
Mrs. Sterling, my deepest apologies. He forced his way past. Serena! You think by cutting off my funding you can bury me? I came here tonight to tell you to your face, I will never bow down to you.
Security.
Get off me! Serena, you insane bitch!
Manager, call NYPD. Inform them a mentally unstable vagrant has broken into my private room. Let him spend the night sobering up in a holding cell.
Serena, let me go!
Let him stand.
You think you can just jet off and close billion-dollar deals, leaving me here in New York as the punchline to every joke? You know what those investors out there are calling me? They're saying without your signature, I'd get my card declined at a goddamn Applebee's.
So this is your master plan? Getting drunk and charging into the Metropolitan Opera to throw a tantrum? This is how you show me your masculine power?
I am a man. Ava worships me. She thinks I'm in control of everything. But with you, I'm nothing but a glorified errand boy chasing after you with a pen. I can't take it anymore.
Julian, you are so pathetically boring. Today you use that bargain box assistant to test my boundaries. Tomorrow it'll be some model. But in my rulebook, once you cross my line just once, you are dead to me.
Why the hell do you get to make all the rules?
Remove him from my sight. If he resists, have him charged with criminal trespass and assault. Let him rot in a jail cell.
Serena, I never wanted a divorce. I just wanted you to see that I have a spine too. You'll regret this. Spend the rest of your life alone with your goddamn money.
You incompetent bastards! I leave for Switzerland for a few months, and you turn the company's stock into toilet paper. Worthless! All of you! What the hell is that stench? That cheap strip club perfume? You couldn't even be bothered to change your shirt before coming here?
Father, that was from a client meeting last night. It must have just rubbed off.
Imbecile!
Years ago, to secure your marriage to the Sterling heiress, I handed them control of 3 deep-water ports. It was the single greatest transaction this family has ever made. And you risked all of it for a broke-ass whore who can't even make rent? Is your skull completely filled with shit?
Grandpa, this is a minor PR issue. My team can contain it.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Father, please, just calm down. We're working on repairing the relationship with Sterling Group.
Repair? Serena froze 6 joint accounts yesterday. When that woman makes a decision, no one on Wall Street will dare lend us a dime. Both of you, listen closely. I already called the trust fund manager. As of this second, all cash withdrawal privileges for both of you from every Cayman Islands account revoked.
Father! Grandfather! You can't do this! In the last 5 years, the company's profits have tripled. Those were my deals.
Your deals? Use whatever brain cells you have left. Of those tripled profits, how much came because the banks gave you low-interest loans for being Serena's husband? You actually believed you were some kind of genius? The lawyers couriered this over tonight. Divorce settlement. Sign it. Now. Waive all claims to marital assets, then move out of the residence.
I would rather sleep in the gutter than sign that.
Father, if he's thrown out with nothing, we'll be the laughingstock of every social circle in New York.
I've booked flights for your brother's 3 sons from London. The minute this useless fool's signature hits the paper, I'm introducing them to Serena next week. The Sterling family needs an obedient husband. At least one of them should be acceptable.
Julian, have you lost your goddamn mind? Your grandfather will do anything to protect the trust fund. If he has to stage a car accident, he'll do it.
Let him try. Use me as a bargain chip to save the family? Want my signature? Then she can come ask me for it herself.
Julian, wake the hell up! You think I didn't try that? Last night I swallowed my pride and went to the theater to beg her, and I couldn't even get near her lounge door.
You went to beg her?
I went to protect our shares. Now you go and bow your head to her right now!
Get the hell out of my way.
At the Metropolitan Museum's charity dinner next month, you'll be seated at my table. I want everyone to know you are attending as Eleanor, not as Mrs. Thorne.
Thank you, Serena.
Boss, William is downstairs. He knows the building's landlord. He's claiming a fire code inspection to force his way up to the 2nd floor.
Fire code inspection? Lock down the elevator to the 2nd floor. No one gets up here today.
Out of my way. I'm a friend of the building owner, and I have reason to believe your renovations here are in violation of code.
Everyone else, out.
Seems your security isn't as tight as you think. All it takes is a little excuse, and I walk right in.
So barging in here with this low-class stunt was what? Your way of proving how uncivilized you really are?
Serena, come on. Whatever's happened, we're still one family. Marital friction is normal. But cutting off all the money, that's not how the game is played.
My attorneys file the divorce petition tomorrow. The only reason you're sitting here now is that I didn't want to see you making a spectacle of yourself on the street.
Divorce? You think this is just about 2 people? Women in our class have a duty to prioritize the family. So Julian keeps a little apartment on the side. So what? Every wealthy man in our circles does it. You're the wife. Can't you even manage to just look the other way?
So Julian's shamelessness is a perfect inheritance from you. But I'm so sorry that little theory of yours that women are just playthings. I won't buy a word of it.
Don't think because you've got money now, you can run wild. That maliquensure plummets overnight. When you're old, you'll realize. We owe powerful Gaiva Nanas and Bahumdan you are nothing!
Like your wife, you mean? The one you used as a tax shelter and a human shield, who didn't even have a credit card in her own name?
You! Get out. Shut that door. What comes next is between her and me alone.
Look at this. If you insist on pulling Sterling's capital, this debt schedule goes to the press tomorrow. I'll tell everyone your offshore books won't survive a real audit.
You're threatening me with a third-rate forgery? Are you actually losing your mind?
Once the press runs it, your stock drops at least 10%. Julian made one small mistake. Everyone bleeding money over it makes no sense.
You think I don't know why you're panicking? That Vegas hotel project you funded with Thorne Trust money is about to collapse. Without my money backing you, the bank takes your jet and yacht next month. You won't even have cash left to pay off your mistresses.
Who told you that? Are you digging through my accounts?
Everyone on Wall Street knows how rotten your books are. If you want to make this public, I promise the FBI takes you first.
You think I won't touch you?
Think very carefully. If that thing so much as grazes me, Thorne Industrial goes straight into bankruptcy liquidation tomorrow.
Put that down. You idiot. Apologize to Serena now.
He had too much whiskey. His head isn't clear. Serena, for my sake, let this one go.
And the divorce?
Serena, this involves too much to settle here. On behalf of the Thorne family, I sincerely invite you to lunch on our Hudson super yacht. Let's talk properly.
You have 1 hour.
William and Julian are off the board. Your lawyers can draft the divorce papers whenever you like.
So you're finally ready to admit defeat.
This is business. There is no defeat, only cutting losses in time. If our families split completely now, every short sailor on Wall Street will come for us. Meet Carter, Julian's cousin. He just sold his Silicon Valley startup for $600 million.
Serena, it's good to finally meet you.
Why did you bring him here?
That file contains a $3 billion earn-out agreement. If you agree to replace Julian with Carter as the Sterling family's marriage partner, we'll transfer 15% of our European revenue rights to you outright.
An acquisition? You're packaging your own grandson as a deal term and selling him to me? Do you honestly think my bed is open to whoever wants a seat?
Serena, don't reject this too fast. Look at the model. If our names are tied together, both companies gain at least 20% in 3 months.
So for money, you'd casually take over your cousin's wife?
Marriage is resource re-realification. Julian was too stupid. He kept trying to prove he was some big man in front of you. I'm different, Serena, and I won't care about your private life. You can have your amusements, I can have mine. We only need to play the perfect power couple at dinners and in front of cameras. The rest of the time, we make money separately.
You've put a price tag on everything.
It's the most efficient structure, isn't it? I understand boundaries, and my background is clean enough that I won't create problems for you.
Young, smart, cold-blooded, completely shameless. You're like a Silicon Valley robot dog with a money algorithm installed. You want to climb so badly, you skip pretending to have feelings. Thorn men really will sell anything for cash. It's disgusting.
Well, are the terms settled?
Crystal clear. My answer is, take your contract and stay away from me.
Serena, this is the rational choice.
Shut up.
Serena, now that you're sitting comfortably in the CEO chair, you think you can look down on everyone? Don't forget who lent Sterling $50 million in cash 10 years ago when you had a liquidity run. Without that money, you wouldn't even have the right to speak to me like this.
If you want to settle accounts, let's settle it. How much money did you raise over the past decade by riding Sterling's name? My father sold you our 2 most profitable shipping routes at a bargain price. That $50 million was repaid with interest years ago. The parasites in this partnership have always been you.
In this circle, nobody complains about making too much money.
Listen carefully. The yacht docks in 10 minutes. If you drag up the past one more time, the first thing I do when I step off this boat is send the SEC every file on your Cayman shell accounts and tax evasion. Let's see whether federal agents care more about your nostalgia or my evidence.
This apartment belongs to Thorn Industrial. Every supplementary credit card Mr. Julian opened under your name was canceled this morning. Do not try to contact him again.
Use me up and throw me out? I gave him all that time and didn't even get a title. They think I'll leave empty-handed? Not a chance.
Who let you in? Where's security?
Your family has already given up on you. Every dollar you lose here is burning through the last credit you have.
What do you know? Get out.
Before security dragged me out of the office, I copied Thorn Industrial's unreleased third-quarter financials onto this drive.
Are you insane? That's trade secret material.
If they're making sure you suffer, why are you still protecting them? Sell this to Sterling's competitors or straight to a short fund, and we walk away with tens of millions. This is your last chance, and it's what I'm owed. Take the deal or don't.
This isn't the place. Come with me. Take it. $500,000 in cash to keep you afloat. We can't move the drive yet. If it leaks, the Thorns will throw everything they have at killing us.
He thinks $500,000 gets rid of me? He's panicking so badly he doesn't even dare sell the drive. Fine. Let's see what else he's hiding.
I knew you didn't have the nerve. Selling financial secrets is too exposed. You're scared the family will come after you, and even more scared of cutting off your own escape route.
Enough. I have a better way. No direct leak, more money than selling the drive, revenge on Thorn, and a little poison for Sterling while we're at it. For 5 years, I've kept backup copies of every upstream supplier floor price contract, the core client list, and the weak points in Sterling's supply chain.
I kept them as insurance. I've already contacted 2 European groups. They'll fund us. We register a shadow fund in the Caymans, short Sterling's supply chain, and drain Thorne's upstream resources at the same time.
A shadow fund? That's much cleaner than selling the drive, and it pays long term. Better than a quick few million. Even if it blows up, offshore accounts buy us room. This loser may still be useful.
That's crossing a serious legal line. If it gets exposed, we're both finished. And what do I get?
You'll be the nominee on the offshore account, so my name stays clear and it's harder to trace. Once the fund makes money, you get 15%. That's far more than the drop. When we've pulled enough cash, we leave New York for good and no one finds us.
Fine. I trust you. As long as I get what's mine, I'll do anything. But you guarantee I don't end up your scapegoat.
We're in the same boat now. I'm not stupid enough to burn my own exit. Tomorrow I'll contact the funds and send you the account details.
Look at this, Eleanor. Is this his casino stake in the Bahamas? And 2 villas in London?
The money your husband stole from the family trust is sitting under these shell companies. While he was buying yachts for young women, you were at the Long Island estate counting household expenses.
Bastard. He hid this from me for years.
Tears are the cheapest thing in this world. What you do now is not cry. You take these files to the divorce lawyers I arranged for you. Before they can react, petition the court for a full asset freeze. Take back your half, then watch that old man sleep on the street. Can you do that?
I can. I'm going to leave him without enough cash for a cigar.
Mrs. Thorne, Serena says you're ready to move. Honestly, we've been waiting a long time for this day.
Thank you for agreeing to see me.
Don't thank us. We don't talk about dresses here. We talk about money.
My ex thought his Swiss account was safe, so I hired 4 hacker keys and found even his condom receipts. In the end, he left my house with 2 suitcases.
We solve problems for our own, but there is a price of entry. What can you bring us? Over the past 10 years, Thorne Industrial laundered money to 3 state senators to win government port contracts. The exact books and offshore wire records are all in here. I don't just want my assets back. I want you to help me replace Thorne's entire management tomb. When it's done, 3 seats on the new board are yours. Looks like Manhattan just gained another lethal partner. Welcome, Eleanor.
David, Marcus, open the back doors in those supplier pricing systems, and when the short money lands, each of you gets $8 million in cash. That's a hell of a lot more than you make working in Sterling Tower.
Julian, did you hit your head?
Not enough? We can talk. Open your eyes. This is the equity incentive contract Sarah sent us this morning. Double base salary, plus options. You're using a few fake checks from the Cayman Islands to try to get us sent to jail for you?
You set me up from the start? We've been on Wall Street for over a decade. We know who has real money. That short fund of yours? Serena's risk team had a copy the day after you registered it.
Right now, in Manhattan Finance, you're a clown running naked down the street.
Julian, let's go.
Check this gentleman's card. Mr. Thorne Sr. notified every club last night to cancel all charging privileges under his name. Don't let him freeload on the grass.
Bastards. All of them. They took my money, and now they're all licking Serena's shoes. Ava, I still have a few watches. I can pawn them. We'll get hard money financing. Once we have seed capital, I can win it back.
Win it back? With what? That account Serena's team is already watching?
What is that supposed to mean?
Wake up, Julian. The FBI is about to drag you away. I'm not staying here to be your scapegoat.
You're betraying me?
It's called cutting losses. Now give me the 16-digit key to your UBS digital wallet. I know your grandfather can't touch that account, and there's at least $2 million in it.
Are you crazy? That's my emergency money.
We're setting up a shadow fund to short their supply chain. Once the market opens, we can walk away with hundreds of millions.
Commercial fraud? Market manipulation? If I send that recording to the SEC, you won't even get bail.
You recorded me? You were playing me from the beginning?
In this city, no one pities a loser. Give me the key and I book a flight and disappear. Don't. And I call the police right now. Choose, Mr. CEO.
It's gone. All of it.
Serena, that is an outrageous number. But the test results on this energy management system justify the terms.
Trust me, gentlemen. For the next 5 years, no one gets around the technical barriers we set.
Miss Sterling, rumors say this exclusive agreement will leave your longtime partner, Thorn Industrial, facing a cash flow crisis. Is that true?
Business has no use for excess sentiment. As of today, we formally terminate every contract with the Thorn family. From now on, that name is no longer on Sterling Group's list.
Will this affect your private marriage?
Failed assets should be divested. That's Wall Street 101.
Those patent lawyers were the firewall for our entire technology division. They took every core filing document, and now they're all working for your ex-wife. What exactly were you doing in the CEO's office every day?
Grandfather, this isn't my fault. Serena broke the rules. She must have used Sterling's dirty money and paid some insane signing bonus to spooch them.
That woman is vicious. She's trying to cut off our last way out.
Julian, spare us the victim act. Look at this. It's the billing record from the best law firm on Wall Street for the past 3 years. What is this supposed to mean? It means that with Thorn Industrial's garbage books, you couldn't afford those vampires at $2,000 an hour. For 3 years, Serena paid that bill from her personal trust. They were never poached. Serena hired them to protect you idiots. Now she decided the investment isn't worth it and stopped paying. That's impossible. Why would she? If you'd spent 5 minutes looking at the real financials, instead of which assistant had the prettier dress, you would have known. Serena never plotted against you. She just stopped being your free ATM. So to her, I was always an idiot who couldn't even read a bill?
Carter, you've been in Silicon Valley long enough to know how to play to someone's needs. Serena needs tech connections right now. Ask her out.
Grandfather, have you lost your mind? I haven't even signed the divorce papers.
Then sign them now. You failed. If it gets back Sterling's 15% market share, it doesn't matter who sleeps with her.
What am I to you?
The family's stepping stone. Carter, handle it tomorrow.
Sorry, Grandfather. I'm not taking this job.
Name your price.
This isn't about money. Serena's business logic is flawless. What she wants, she takes herself. She doesn't need an obedient man as decoration.
Grandfather, I am greedy, but I'm not stupid enough to stand in front of a steamwaller at full speed.
Carter, you're betraying your family.
This family is already an empty shell.
My lawyers are dedrafting the papers. I'm giving up every voting right I have in Thorn Industrial. From today on, I have nothing to do with you. Good luck.
Get out. All of you, get out.
So, in your eyes, I'm just another card you can throw away whenever you're done with it.
Stop drinking. Get up, you brat. We still have one card left.
What card? Serena goes on CNBC tomorrow to announce her European new energy strategy. All of Wall Street is waiting to watch us go bankrupt.
Then we muddy the water before she speaks. During the live broadcast tomorrow, I'll pay off security to let you in. You rush into frame and say nothing at first. Just cry into the camera. Tell America that Serena drove you to the edge of a breakdown to seize assets. You can even pretend to faint.
You want me to go on TV and play the victim?
Americans love a story where big capital crushes the little guy. If you look miserable enough, all that public anger lands on Serena. Her PR team will have to come to us to settle.
You really think that woman is scared of a few angry tweets?
Shut up, Eleanor. This is a man's business decision.
Julian, listen to me. If you go into that studio tomorrow and sell misery, Serena won't blink. She'll have security drag you out, then look into the camera and call it a perfect example of how Thorn men handle competition. Listen, Once you do this, you will be a joke in New York forever.
Don't listen to her. This is your only chance to win back your pride.
Stop fighting. Let me choose for myself.
If you dare stop him, I'll cut off every credit card you have.
Save it. Look at this.
How do you have my Geneva auction house invoices?
You thought I didn't know you were laundering family trust money into art? Under our prenup, if you conceal major marital assets, I can petition to enforce against every property under your name.
You crazy woman. You touch my houses?
I'm not only touching your houses, I'm going to make sure you spend the rest of your life unable to afford cigars.
Calling this late. Does the court need more evidence from me, Eleanor?
The court is handled. I'm calling because that idiot William is pushing Julian to disrupt your CNBC live segment tomorrow. He wants Julian to fake depression on camera and use public opinion to force your hand.
Trying to blackmail me with tears? Does he think this is reality TV?
I'm telling you because I'm done with this family. Julian got here through his own incompetence. Whatever you do to him tomorrow, don't hold back for my sake.
Thank you for the warning, Eleanor. I hope your lawsuit is beautiful.
Luna.
Here, boss.
Julian may sneak into the studio tomorrow. He wants to play victim on camera.
Should I call security and have him stop downstairs?
No. Give him a front row camera angle.
If he wants television, we'll help him max out the ratings. Prepare a copy of the complaint accusing Thorne Industrial of accounting fraud.
If he sheds one tear on camera, I want every investor in America to see that family's true bottom line. In the first minute after NASDAQ opens, I want them broken.
Understood. I'll prepare it now.
$1 million in cash. After it's done, another $2 million goes into your caveman account.
What do you need me to do?
Tomorrow morning at 9:29, 1 minute before the market opens. Use your status as a former Sterling employee to send a signed whistleblower complaint to the SEC's anti-fraud division. Say you personally saw Serena falsify the extreme test data for the new battery.
But the data is real. If they prove it's false reporting, I'll go to prison.
A federal investigation takes at least 4 months to run its course. Once the news breaks, her stock collapses within 10 minutes. The European groups waiting to sign will pull out immediately. Once her cash flow breaks, the leverage comes back to me. Take the money. Buy a ticket to Dubai tomorrow night. Are you in?
Deal.
Ladies and gentlemen, once this subscription agreement is signed, Sterling solid batteries will dominate North America's supply chain next week.
Don't fall for her scam. I'm an independent investigator from Muddy Waters. I have soil sampling reports from Sterling's Texas plant. Serena dumped toxic waste directly into the groundwater system to rush production, then paid off 2 employees with heavy metal poisoning. Her company is about to face massive fines.
Serena, environmental compliance is a top priority for us. What is this?
Ava, you stole a few forged test sheets from Thorne Industrial and came here pretending to be a short analyst?
I'm protecting these investors' money. A profit-obsessed viper like you doesn't care whether ordinary workers live or die.
Since you want to discuss environmental data in front of Wall Street's giants, I'll give you 3 minutes. If your data holds up, I withdraw the listing application today.
You think because you have a trust fund and elite lawyers, you can crush ordinary people with no background? I found factory pollution and tried to tell the truth, and you used your power to push me out of New York. Capitalists like you are blood-sucking parasites.
Don't flatter yourself. On Wall Street, being poor is not a virtue. Being stupid is fatal. Luna, put it on the main screen. Investors on the left is the blockchain monitor log directly to the Texas Environmental Agency. No one can alter the data. On the right is the message this Justice Girl sent my general counsel last night. If you do not want the Texas plant soil report in the Wall Street Junes, wire $7 million to this Cayman account within 12 hours.
Looks like Muddy Waters has really lowered its hiring standards.
That was... Your legal team baited me into writing it. This is entrapment.
You don't even know the difference between entrapment and ordinary business negotiation? Ava, what was the benchmark conversion rate for Thorne Industrial solar coating last month? Answer me.
How would I know something like that?
You've never even seen the basic data model, and you walked in here with a few printouts to blackmail a public company? Security, keep her seated until the police arrive. You think a few pictures will fool everyone? I already copied the EPA on the files. Their investigators are on the way to shut down every production line you have. You won't raise a cent. You truly don't understand how this game is played. Luna, connect the conference line to Washington.
Good morning, Serena. Regarding the second quarter environmental review of your Texas plant, we've stamped it approved. We plan to recommend your solid-state filtration technology to the Department of Energy as an industry benchmark.
Thank you, Director.
To face such incoherent blackmail and put regulatory confirmation on the table within an hour. Serena, your risk control is worth more than your battery. I want 20 million shares.
Goldman is adding another 15%. I want a board observer seat.
Thank you for making a scene. Without this ridiculous interruption, they wouldn't have opened their wallets so quickly.
How is this happening? Are you all insane?
Wait, partners, since the subscription is this hot, I'll need to reserve a portion for my family fund.
Julian, tell them those reports are real.
Get off me, you bitch. Serena, whatever we fight about privately, I am still your husband under the law. Under New York marital property law, I have the right to subscribe to 20% of your company's IPO shares at the floor price.
Serena, if your equity is tied up in a marital dispute, we can't invest.
Read it to him. Mr. Julian, due to serious trade secret leaks committed during your marriage, the Grand Court of the Cayman Islands approved an absolute asset separation order for our client at 8 o'clock this morning. From now on, not 1 cent of Sterling Group is marital property. If you take one more step forward, I will sue you for commercial theft.
You're serious? Serena, what do you gain if the Thorne family collapses?
I only care whether my batteries end up in European cars. Whether your family begs on the street is not in my business plan. Get out.
You idiot. My grandfather paid you all that money, and you were dumb enough to send the extortion email from your own account. You destroyed us.
Your whole family is full of liars. Fine. If I'm going to prison, none of you get to walk away. Listen carefully. Those soil reports were all forged by people hired by Arthur, the chairman of Thorne Industrial.
He has a shadow account at Credit Suisse called Blackwater 3. 2 days ago, he wired me a $1 million advance from that account. The transfer records are on my phone.
Shut up! Are you insane?
Right on time.
Good morning. We're with the FBI Financial Crimes Unit. Mr. Julian, Mrs. Ava, the account you just mentioned is tied to offshore money laundering and short-selling fraud. Please come with us.
Serena! You knew from the beginning, didn't you? You used us for raiding.
Partners, it's about time. We should head upstairs.
Those Wall Street bastards are laughing at us. The Department of Energy canceled the production license for our second plant this morning. Serena is trying to choke off every way we survive.
Father, don't panic yet. Our lawyers are already negotiating with the federal regulators.
What good is negotiating? The issue is we cannot default. How did the Thorne family produce a grandson too stupid to handle his own ex-wife?
Grandfather, if I beg her now, she won't even take my call.
Sign it. What Sarah wants now is proof.
A divorce agreement waiving all property claims?
Let's sign it and prove the Thorne family won't take a cent from her. Only if you fully bow your head might she license us that filtration system patent and get us through this week's deliveries.
Do as your grandfather says. Save the company first.
First thing tomorrow, have the lawyers deliver this to Sterling Tower. Tell her we surrender.
Eleanor, the Silicon Valley case closed this morning. The other side agreed to withdraw every infringement claim against the company we invested in. Your strategy was perfect. They were trying to bleed a startup's cash flow through litigation. Once you find the holes in their early code, they get scared. We just held an internal meeting. Eleanor, you have top-tier legal instincts, and you're ruthless enough. We'd like to formally invite you to become a senior partner at our venture fund.
Senior partner? For the past 30 years, all anyone saw was a full-time wife who knew how to host dinner parties.
We don't care who you cook dinner for. We care how much money you made us today. This fund manages $3 billion in assets. We need someone like you at the decision table.
Thank you. I won't lose this money.
What took you so long? The company is almost out of cash and you still have time for coffee in Lower Manhattan?
I was working. Why did you call me here?
I hear you became a partner at a venture firm, and that you happen to control a Nevada mining company.
Your sources move fast.
That mining company is Serena's largest supplier. Listen, call your team now. Tell them to invent an environmental inspection and stop supplying sterling immediately.
Exactly. If we choke off her material, she'll have to hand over the patents we need in exchange. Then we have leverage.
You want me to destroy a mining company I just invested in to save your rotten old processing plant? I won't make that call. Serena is my partner, and I won't violate our agreement.
Have you lost your mind? Did you forget every dollar you spend comes from the Thorne family? You think those venture firms really value you? They only value us behind you.
William, don't flatter yourself. They value my patent law license. It has nothing to do with your collapsing company.
Eleanor, the 3 penthouses under your name on 5th Avenue and by Central Park were purchased through our family's offshore trust. If you don't do what I say today, I'll have the lawyers take every one of them back tomorrow. I'll make sure you don't even have a bed to sleep in.
Houses? Arthur, you think I still care about empty shells that cost $20,000 a month just in maintenance? Take them all if you want. My partner distribution last month is enough to keep me in the peninsula's presidential suit for 10 years. I will not destroy my own career for your stupidity.
Enough. Grandfather, this blackmail is pathetic. You little bastard! Whose side are you on?
No one's. I'm done with the way you people use money to control everyone. Yesterday, I sent my resume to an oil company in Texas. Tomorrow, I'm going to an offshore rig as an entry-level maintenance worker.
As of today, I'm out of the family trust. Clean up your own mess. Try walking out that door, you brat!
Don't touch him. Today, he made the choice a man should make. As for you, Arthur, go ahead and touch my apartments. The moment your lawyers send a summon, I send the FBI the emails showing how you used shell companies 10 years ago to dump toxic waste into the Atlantic. We'll see whether I lose my houses or you lose your freedom.
So they tried to use your houses to force you to cut off my minerals?
Yes, a bunch of old men throwing tantrums.
If they want the mines so badly, maybe we should buy them, factories and all.
Buy them?
Thorne Industrial's market cap is at rock bottom. Use your venture fund, add a bridge loan from Sterling, and we go straight to the shareholder meeting. Throw your former husband off the board. You become the controlling owner.
That sounds like a good idea.
Dear viewers, I'm the real victim of Wall Street warfare. That female boss targets me every day. Send a few more gifts, and I'll expose even more dirt on her.
Ms. Ava, we're Deputy Harshals from the federal court. This is a summons regarding your suspected short-gelling fraud. Open the door immediately.
Don't come in! Don't come in!
If we can secure a $60 million loan, we can survive next month.
What are you doing here? Where is security?
Security is downstairs counting the severance checks I just gave them.
Take a look. $200 million in cash for 70% of your voting shares. Starting tomorrow, I run this company.
200 million? Do you know our New Jersey land alone is worth more than that? This is robbery!
William, your debt radio has already triggered the bank's liquidation threshold. If you don't sign, Moody's downgrades your bonds to junk in 30 minutes. When that happens, forget 200 million. You'll need public assistance to buy a burger. Sign or don't.
Eleanor, I hope you know how to steer this ship.
Of course I do. Since I'm in charge now, here's my first resolution. The Corporate Strategy Department, the Senior Advisory Committee, and those so-called family liaison offices are dissolved as of 5 p.m. today. The 7 Thorne men parked under those departments will process their exits immediately.
You dare fire me?
You take a $5 million base salary every year and have never submitted a complete market report. I don't keep useless bloodsuckers on payroll.
Eleanor, if you kick out the whole family, management will collapse.
Relax, Arthur. With the tens of millions I save by cutting you, I can hire the best professional managers in New York. Tomorrow morning, clear the golf clubs out of your offices. Meeting adjourned.
Eleanor, you think you can just kick me out? No chance. If you're gonna ruin me, we're filing for divorce right now. Under New York law, I get half the money you used to buy this company. I'll leave you with nothing.
Half? Are you so old you've lost your memory? Look at this, the supplemental prenup we signed 30 years ago.
What is this?
It's very clear. If you set up hidden accounts to move money during the marriage, all marital property goes to the wife unconditionally. Last month you laundered $3 million into a Bahamas account. William, you don't get a single cent from me. Tomorrow morning, if you want a sandwich, you'll have to find loose cash in your own pockets. You want the best divorce lawyer in New York? What exactly will you use for the retainer?
That's impossible. This document expired years ago.
Security, this gentleman is no longer an employee of the company. Please escort him out. Beautifully done, darling. The car is waiting. Let's go. Michelin is on me tonight.
Move it, old bum!
SNE Capital rings the opening bell today. Market cap tops $100 billion.
That's my company. That's Thorn Tower.
Shut up, old man. Time for your diaper change.
Move, bitch.
What are you looking at, brother? Billionaire women like that, men like us don't even get to meet once in a lifetime.
Yeah. She's always been way above us.
The Manhattan skyline really does look better from this yacht than from a kitchen window.
Darling, this is only the beginning, Eleanor. Tomorrow morning's Wall Street Journal front page will announce our short position against Europe's largest legacy energy company.
Then let those old men keep dreaming while they learn to shake under the rules of capital we write.